Hey, how's it going? It's your mystical tarot bun Katsumi here, and I've got a timeless love reading just for you. I trust the universe has guided you here right on time, so take what resonates and let the rest gently float away. Now let's hop in and see why the person on your mind is feeling more than they realize. Ooh, apology. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. So, for some of you, this person wants to apologize to you. Okay? So, perhaps you've been in a relationship with them in the past, or you are currently in a relationship with them, but they're very sorry, and I hope things work out. But yeah, it looks like for those of you who do need that apology, it's definitely coming in. And yeah, it's something related to boundaries along a relationship, which is very important. It's important to respect each other's boundaries. And yeah, let me challenge your boundaries, protect them. So always protect your boundaries, even if, things are going quite well and it just so happens to be that your boundaries are not respected. It's important to maintain your level of self-respect and continue to advocate for what you believe is right for you. We're definitely getting X energies as well, so this definitely feels for some of you to be some sort of X, whereas for others it may not necessarily just be an X partner. It might be someone you're in a relationship with now who is coming in to apologize about some of the boundary breaking that occurred in the relationship with you. Okay, and for some of you, it might also be in some sort of like friendship relationship as well. Okay, so it's either a friend, an ex, or a current partner that you are with. Right. Some of you are also dressing up for a special occasion to celebrate something very soon. So there's an opportunity to dress up and party. Fun times are ahead. So look forward to that. And within that celebration, there's going to be a lot of love to share with those who matter most to you. Okay. Very, very nice. Some of you might be celebrating with this with your friends, family members, just a lot of loved ones coming in here. Right. There's also quite a bit of connection happening through the celebration. We have this nice interconnection sort of thing happening in the center here. But there's some sort of love bridge that's occurring. So the bridge is connecting the souls that, with like almost like you're meeting someone in the middle, which is really nice to see. Within that connection, you're kind of like bridging that gap. You're both walking halfway to come together at this beautiful intersection of the bridge where you just can look over and see the sunset. That's nice. And you can cherish those connections as well, right? You're also looking forward to your dreams and aspirations in terms of how you view your relationships at this time. So look to those dreams. They hold all the answers that you're seeking at this time, right? And we were also talking a little bit about that past X energy or just recent X energy, but the universe is telling you that healing from past heartbreak takes time, and be patient with yourself, right? Especially, as things kind of work its way through, just self-reflect and ensure that you are within peace of mind, right? And that goes for your body, spirit, and soul. Okay, and then you have I'm almost getting that some of you have quite a nice friend group, even if it may not be super big. It might be a very tight-knit group of individuals, right? And these connections that are based on friendship may eventually develop into a romantic relationship as well. We have a great connection here with that too, and a sense of celebration around it. So something to look out for if you're interested in someone that you are just kind of viewing in almost like a, what is it? Is it the word like platonic? Almost like a friendship kind of way, right? And falling fast. Some of you are falling fast for some of your close friends that you might have, right? So love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. That's what the universe wants to say. But it looks to be very, very sweet and positive. But let's check in and see why this person on your mind is feeling more than they realize, okay? Especially as they're coming in with these apologies. They're coming in just fast in general. If they're not an ex, like, why are they feeling these certain ways? Ooh, so some of them might be designers, okay? They almost want to design a life with you as well. Okay. Ooh, jester. Ooh, so some of them are playing kind of hard to get a little bit, we're getting. they're being a bit of a troll. Well, I'm getting like almost like yeah, they're just kind of like being a little jokester, right, around you. Oh, some of them, for some of you, this person might also be hairless. They might be like bald as well, or they might have very short hair or kind of close to it, almost like a buzz cut, right? So that's not for everyone, right? That can just go for anyone in particular, because anyone can necessarily cut their hair short. Ooh, there's also some sort of spectating happening. So somebody that you know or is within the kind of mutual friend group kind of is scoping things out and like checking to see what's happening between the two of you. Or like this person like has someone like checking in on you or something, like, or they're trying to be very close with you so they can get a deeper understanding of who you are as a person. It's very quirky. But yeah, they also might be someone who's just like really just keeping an eye on you, making sure that you're protected. They're just really watching you. They're almost like they're admiring you and who you are as a person, which is cool. Okay, universe wants me to pull these cards out. Ooh, I definitely got guardian vibes too, like they want to protect you or something, which is interesting. And things are moving in an interesting direction. They're going every way, which way and another, right? Very cool. We do have a sense of morals coming out here too. So they're definitely having a sense of morals towards you, of groundedness and balance. I love to see this because it kind of reminds me of the Justice card where you have like a sense of truth and balance. You have fairness, accountability. So the relationships that you're walking into are going to have a sense of accountability in them, which is very beautiful. Ooh, ghost. So we do have a little bit of ghost vibe. So it might have been someone you ghosted in the past that might be returning as well. So it's kind of spooky, right? But in like a interesting way. It might be good, it might be bad, who knows? But I guess you can decide how that maneuvers for you, right? Very interesting though. But yeah, things are moving quite interesting and fast. Okay, throughout the weeks here. And yeah. People are feeling things about you. But in the current situation, you have the Fool card, which is very nice to see. You have a sense of almost like you're taking that leap of faith. I love how this card looks because it's almost like all these birds are just coming forth with you and almost kind of gliding you on top of the water. You're taking that leap of faith. You're being angelic about it. You're just almost like being almost like you're free falling, right? You're taking a trust fall into your new path. You're leaping forward. You're coming in with a sense of innocence and potential for the future of your romantic life and your relationships in general. And it's going to be very hopeful. Okay, and in what's helping or hindering you at this time is the Six of Cups. This is all about a sense of nostalgia, innocence, and kindness. I'd love to see that because you are coming into these relationships with kind-heartedness. You're thinking about it in a sense of you want to start new things, you want to begin new relationships, and it's a very positive, almost like demeanor to have. Very positive demeanor, very positive attitude. Okay, let's check in what's happening with your subconscious. Ooh, okay, we have the World card. Universe wants me to give you two cards, which is the Four of Wands in the World, but it's really interesting to see the World in your subconscious because it's almost like you're so whole in who you are as a person that you have a sense of completion. And I definitely got that with the Moral cards, with a sense of balance around you. That's why people are so attracted around in terms of like who you are as a person, right? You do have a sense of fulfillment. You're integrated into your day-to-day and everyday activities. And you're just arriving and you're here in the present moment. You also have the Four of Wands, which is all about harmony, stability. You're celebrating things, which we definitely got a sense over the celebration card here, which is really nice to see how that card just overlays over that within your spread. It's very, very reminiscent and beautiful to see that. But yeah, you are celebrating. You have a lot of celebration energy around you. You're very stable. You're full of foundation. You're very rooted. I'm getting like root chakra vibes from you. Ooh, we have the Seven of Cups popping out here in your goals and ideals, but we'll pop through that very soon, or hop over. Okay, but yeah, Four of Wands, very beautiful, harmony, stable, celebrating. beautiful energy in your subconscious and within your influence and how you go about your day-to-day. Okay, and in the past, you had a bit of Eight of Wands energy in your relationship. So there's a little bit of momentum, quite a lot actually. A sense of messages coming through. Someone wants to deliver you some sort of message, and I'm assuming it's that apology that was necessary in the past that may not have surfaced in the current situation or time, right? But yeah, you're flowing, you're traveling, you're traversing with speed. And I'm almost getting a sense of like dignity coming from you as well. Okay, and how you're maneuvering through your relationships. And you also have the goals and ideals playing with the Seven of Cups. So you have quite a bit of options with you, okay? Quite a bit of choices. I'd love to see that. Ooh, very interesting near future coming up. But yeah, your Seven of Cups, yeah, fantasies, daydreams, illusions, very tempted to do certain things or acquire certain things. Ooh, so it's just, wow. Okay, so something along this energy, universe says plop them all down. They're like, we want all these cards for whomever is consuming this reading right now. But wow, that's a very strong energy in your approach there. We got a lot of kings playing here. But yeah, with that fantasy coming through, you have a strong sense of choices and options, almost like you're juggling them all at the same time. So you do have friendships happening, you do have romantic relationships happening, you do have exes coming out of the woodworks, right? So you got a lot of that coming through for you. And we're gonna check to see what's happening in the near future as well. So you have the Chariot and you have the Devil card. So with the Chariot, you do get a sense of momentum happening for you. You have a lot of drive and control. You're traversing forward, as you were mentioning before, and that's really because of your willpower and your ability to take action. You're very determined, you're very driven and controlled about how you're maneuvering through your relationships in general, whether they are romantic or platonic. And then you also have the Devil card, which is all about a sense of like temptation. There's a little bit of attachment coming in, right? And a sense of desire, like a desire, right? We do get a little bit of like bondage and illusion from things because of that temptation of the past, and that might be because of like the X energy coming through. So there might be a little bit of temptation to go back, but we'll see how like things traverse as we go towards your final outcome here. So in your current approach, you have quite a bit of cards here. So you have the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So just kind of like connecting the dots here. So with the Knight of Wands, this is all about a sense of action. You're driven. You have a sense of like intensity coming through with your relationships, very passionate pursuits. So it's interesting to see this with the romance card, because the Wands is all about that passion and creativity, just like that spirit, that willful spirit, that spirit of action. So you're moving forward, you're traversing forward, and we definitely get that with the Chariot card as we're pushing through things, right? And then you also have the King of Wands. The King of Wands, double wand energy here, is all about like, oh, this is the Knight of Wands, right? Knight of Wands, action and drive, but the King of Wands is about mastery, right? You're bold, you're intelligent, with your integrity and charm, you're a visionary. It's really beautiful to see that. So yeah, you are, I'm almost getting like witty. You're very like charming, intelligent, charismatic, which is probably why people are constantly gravitating to you and want to come back and be in your good graces all the time. You also have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is all about curiosity. You're observing things. You're sharp-minded. And I did talk a little bit about your wittiness as well. That kind of surfaced with that King of Wands. But we're definitely getting that here as well with the Page of Swords. And then the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is all about your sense of stability, your wisdom. You're very wise in general. You have a sense of wealth around you, whether that be material, spiritually, physically, just in general, like how you come up as a person or show up. It's almost a sense of like wealth. You're holding yourself with a sense of prestige and like value. And that comes off as like someone who is reliable, someone who's a leader, someone who is very just stable in general. So very nice energy to see with the King of Pentacles here. Very, very nice. But your approach is very strong, and you're very level-headed in how you maneuver through your relationships, which makes you a very strong partner in your friendships, in your partnerships, and even in your love life in general. Okay, let's check out your environment at this time. Ooh, you have the Nine of Pentacles. We're getting a lot of material stability here, a lot of resources, right? So with the Nine of Pentacles, you have a sense of self-worth, independence, luxury, and reward that is like almost just surrounding you. Definitely got a sense of that in your approach and how you maneuver through things, right? And it's beautiful energy to see, right? So there's a lot of opportunity coming your way as well. And you're probably already experiencing that already within your relationships, but more is on its way from the energies of that card. But let's check in to see what you need to know. Ooh, so with the Two of Cups, so the Two of Cups is about some sense of love. There's a bit of like a connection coming here, partnership, mutuality, a union. Definitely get a sense of romance. I love when I see the Two of Cups in a romance reading because it really just solidifies that love, that true love, that connection, that solidification of the partnerships around you, that unification of the partnerships around you. And then you have the Three of Cups right after that. Wow. So you have so much love and abundance coming your way. And the people around you, not just the person on your mind, but the people around you are feeling such a strong connection with you in general through friendship, through love, through community, through the support you give, through the celebrations that you have together. In general, you are surrounded with love. And I'm almost getting a sense of integrity. I'm getting the word integrity, authenticity, a sense of like genuine love and care. And that is such a positive thing to see. So let's just check in to see why else these individuals are feeling this towards you. What are you doing that makes you so almost like magnetic in that way? Ooh, okay. So right now, you have a sense of mysteriousness around you, but you're also going through a journey. People want to be a part of your journey, and they feel as though if they let you go, they're missing out on like the journey with you. Okay? Also, because you are going through some sense of achievement, right? And as you go through that achievement, it might be a downfall on their end because they're going to be missing out. Yeah, because you're a champion. Yeah. And then also because you have such a strong foundation around you and a strong sense of community supporting you. Wow, that is such a beautiful final outcome there. But yeah, those are all the messages I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if this reading resonated, don't forget to like, comment, and join our cozy community by subscribing. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.